Hey, he was a member of an Air Force crew that refueled the first nonstop flight around the world. Quite an accomplishment.
Yes, and Veterans Voices tonight. Don Dare, himself a veteran, talks with a Korean War vet.
What do we see here?
That's the iconic photo.
Former Air Force Sergeant Al Fiori showed us a refueling plane, the type he flew in during the Korean War and earlier. You were an in-flight gas station.
Yes.
Al was 19 when he joined the Air Force in early 1948. That was shortly after it had been established as a separate branch of the United States Armed Forces.
Just when I got in, they had changed to United States Air Force. And we had khakis for all of our uniforms and so on.
And you were a volunteer.
Yeah.
One of the first to wear the Air Force blue uniform.
Right. And it was much better than the khaki stuff and much more attractive.
Al was good with his hands and had a quick mind. He was first trained as an engine mechanic, then served as a flight engineer on one of the more challenging airplanes in the Air Force at the time.
I was a flight engineer on the B-29.
And that's a pretty complicated aircraft.
Yes. The flight engineer on the B-29 was considered the third pilot.
Here is the complicated control panel aboard a B-29. Al monitored the functions of all four engines. He sat behind the co-pilot. You had to be quite a smart cookie to be able to do all of that and keep those engines running.
Yeah.
On March 2nd, 1949.
On that day, 74 years ago, Lucky Lady 2, an Air Force B-50, became the first airplane to circle the world nonstop. Air Force General Curtis LeMay set the bar high for the Super Fortress.
And he wanted to prove that our heavy bombers could make it from any one point to anywhere else in the world at any time without having to land to refuel.
Al was a junior enlisted member of the 43rd Refueling Squadron in 1949. The refueling planes are circled in this flight map. Al's B-29 rendezvoused with Lucky Lady 2 over the Azores in the North Atlantic.
How it worked, the B-29 flew above and the B-50 flew below. So the refueling operator in the B-29 started releasing the hose, and it had a big, giant brass ball.
The precise maneuvers took place at about 32,000 feet.
Their refueling guy on the B-50 would hook onto that ball, pull it in. What was amazing is that we transferred fuel at 300 gallons a minute. I was thrilled that we were able to accomplish it. It was quite a feat.
After his service ended, Al became a DJ in California in the mid-50s into the 60s, adopting the name Al Anthony for TV and radio.
All kinds of people just say, thank you for your service, and it really is neat to do that. They didn't do that so much a long time ago, but lately they seem to be more appreciative of the military than before.
Well, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
94-year-old Al Fiori, Korean War veteran. Don Dare, 6 on your side.
What a cool career he has had.
No doubt. We're all like, is that Barbara Streisand?
Yeah, it was Barbara Streisand.
But also the control panel. I mean, you see all the
talk about
gadgets
smart
they had
cookie, like Don
to,
said.
Yeah, keep that plane flying. That
Way
was
to go,
something.
Al. Thank you for your service.
Definitely, thank you. Hey, if you know a veteran who should be recognized, we want to hear from you. Send Don an email at ddare@wat.com or give him a call, 865-633-6923.